All right. Now today we're going to be talking about report limits in MicroStrategy. Now this is a topic I feel like doesn't really get a lot of attention, and to be quite honest, I don't really use them all too often. But let's go ahead and jump in. So on the screen here, I have a simple report. It's just revenue and profit by region. Okay. Now suppose we only wanted to see regions that have revenue greater than $1 million here. Okay. Now you might think, oh, well, I'll just create a view filter and do it that way, right? Let me show you another way to do this using report limits, and then we'll get into why you might want to do this and where they can be useful. So instead of creating a view filter, let's go into data, go report data options, and we'll click report limit over here. We'll go modify. And now let's click our editor here, our report limit editor. Now you'll notice it gives you the option to choose a metric, okay? But you also notice another option here. You can prompt, okay? So you can prompt so the user can even choose what metric they want to filter on, okay? But let's go ahead and choose a metric. And we said we wanted to filter on revenue. And we want to do greater than $1 million. Now, notice here, you can also prompt on a value, okay? So we could create a prompt here and let the user choose the amount of revenue that they want to limit the report on, okay? So prompting is a big difference between view filters and report limits. That's one thing. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and use this prompt. So we'll say enter a numeric value for revenue. That's fine. We'll say prompt answer required, minimum value 0, and no maximum. So we'll click next. Yeah, we'll default it to $1 million. Why not? Actually, you know what? Let's clear that. We'll click finish. Click OK. And then it's going to re-execute our report. We'll click yes. And now here's that prompt. So this is where it's prompting us for our value. So we'll go ahead and enter $1 million. And click finish. And there you have it. Now we only got the regions that have revenue greater than $1 million. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the SQL. I want to show you what that looks like. This is another big difference between report limits and view filters. Now, let's scroll down, and you'll notice report limits will add this having clause to the SQL. So this will filter the results after they have been aggregated. Remember, our report is at the region level. So after the revenue is aggregated to region, it will apply this having clause and filter for only values greater than $1 million. Okay, so again, that's another key difference between report limits and view filters. Report limits will get applied to the SQL. View filters will happen in memory after the data is returned from the database. So hopefully that makes sense. Now another good example of where you might want to use this is probably for ranking and things like that. All right, so that'll do it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And also check out jamestechtips.com for more BI-related content. And thanks for watching.